You'll be missing out if you come to Bangkok without eating these incredible Thai street foods. In this video, I'm sharing with you 3 of the must-eat Thai street food spots. The crispiest seafood omelette, the most comforting plate of rice, and the best bowl of peppery noodles you'll ever eat.
That's really good actually.
So grab a meal and sit down because you don't want to miss any of this.
สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีครับเอาหอยนางรมไซส์กลางครับแล้วน้ำกระเจี๊ยบด้วยครับน้ำแข็งด้วยนะครับ We're here at a restaurant called Hoi Tod Thai, which is famous for 3 dishes. First off is the pad thai, the second is the Hoi Tod, which is the one we're having today, and the last one is the oyster, which is sort of like a cousin to the Hoi Tod. So basically Hoi Tod is like a seafood omelette. In this case, it's an oyster omelette, and this is one of the more underrated and beloved Thai street food dishes here in Thailand and Bangkok. And supposedly Hoi Tod Thai here, they do one of the best. This looks absolutely gorgeous. It has a nice like crispy lacing on the outside, plump juicy oysters. Underneath is like a bed of bean sprouts. So I'm gonna go in and take in for a bite. I'm just gonna go plain for now. Usually you eat it with like a sweet chili ketchup, but I'll try plain first. Got 2 oysters there, the crispy lacing. That is delicious, man. That is so good. The oysters they're soft, they're juicy. When you bite into it, it's like it's bursting with juices. It's not briny or fishy at all. The outer lacing is very crunchy, very crispy. I love that. That's so good. Just try the lacing by itself. Very crunchy, very crispy. I love a crispy Hoi Tod.
A majestic plate of Hoi Tod starts with the batter. A mix of rice flour, cornstarch, eggs, and water is ladled onto the hot griddle, along with a handful of fresh, juicy oysters and a generous splash of oil. The omelette is then compressed so that the middle remains moist, soft, and gooey, and the most important step of all, an extra splash of rice flour batter, creating an ultra crunchy lacing to complement the gooey center. A plate of bean sprouts is prepared, and the omelette is given one flip to sear both sides. A sprinkling of green onion on top, and this Hoi Tod is ready to be devoured.
And one thing you gotta do when you're eating Hoi Tod is to add the sweet chili sauce. And they give you like a big bottle right here. So we're gonna lather it up. I usually don't like my Hoi Tod to be that sweet, so I only add a little bit of the sweet chili ketchup. I'll add some black pepper in for good measure. Nice generous sprinkling there. Yeah, let's have a bite. Get some of that bean sprouts as well at the bottom. That's amazing. Yeah, the sweet chili sauce. It's not that spicy. Actually, it's not spicy at all, but it is pretty tart, and it helps to cut through that the oily fatness of the Hoi Tod. But man, I love the crispy edges out there, which she threw in the rice flour or cornstarch batter, I believe, and it just crisps up. That is absolute perfection. And the bean sprouts too. They don't wilt, even though like they're sitting out there under all that steam. It's still pretty nice and fresh, pretty crispy. Okay, during this time in Bangkok, in Thailand in general, the weather is really hot, so a mandatory addition is of course an iced drink. And I got here, it's a nam katiep, which I believe in English is called roselle juice. So yeah, very bright, very pink, and it looks absolutely refreshing. That's nice, yeah. That hits the spot. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit tart in flavor. I couldn't really tell you what roselle is, but it has like a sort of like a floral, citrusy flavor to it. It's refreshing though, yeah. Perfect for the hot weather. But anyways, back to the Hoi Tod. They don't skimp out on the toppings as well. A lot of Hoi Tod places, they just give you like 3-4 pieces. Here they give you like maybe a dozen pieces. And oysters aren't cheap, mind you. Damn, that's a pretty big oyster. It's like the size of my thumb, maybe bigger. I very much appreciate that. I add in pepper, and damn, that pepperiness really adds like a nice punch. And we got some modern pop music running up there. There's Justin Bieber, This place is just a vibe, man. I think it's also known that Hoi Tod Chalet has one of the best pad thais in the world. I'm not quite sure if it's the best, but I do want to try some one day. So maybe for next time. But for now, yeah, just Hoi Tod. That's a damn good Hoi Tod.
Before we continue, I just want to say if you're enjoying the video, how about giving it a like, and if you want to support me, then I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Alright, let's get back to the video.
อยากสองไข่ค่ะเดินเข้าไป
สวัสดีครับที่หนึ่งครับ
เอาอะไรดีคะสั่งได้เลยนะ อันนี้เป็นทุกอย่างค่ะหมูแดงหมูกรอบกุนเชียงไข่
เอาทุกอย่างจานนึง
ได้ค่ะเชิญเลย
ขอบคุณครับข้าวหมูแดงสีมรกต These guys work extremely fast. Like literally, I stepped into the shop, called in my order, sit down, and within 5 seconds, my plate of food came out. They specialize in Khao Moo Daeng, which is like a Chinese-style barbecue pork. I got mine with everything. So there's crispy pork belly, there's Chinese sausage, and then there is the barbecue pork up here. Also comes with a hard-boiled egg, has topped over rice, and it's lathered with like this sort of a sweet, very thick gravy that you eat with the Khao Moo Daeng. I'm gonna start off with I guess their namesake, the Moo Daeng, which is the Chinese barbecue pork. What immediately hit me is the gravy they lather on there. It's a little bit sweet. That's very thick, very luscious. The Moo Daeng, it's a little bit salty. It's quite tough, to be honest. It's not tender at all. It's also a little bit dry. Maybe it's just the piece I got. But the flavor is nice though. It's salty, meaty, porky. And this place is it's packed full of people too. The atmosphere here is very fast paced. There's like people coming in, eating their lunch, and then they leave. There's the workers, the staff here just like chopping up the meats and quickly serving it. It's all very fast paced and actually outside it's about to rain, so it's a really good thing that I came here in time. Let's try the crispy pork belly. A little bit of rice there. That looks nice. The moo gab is really nice. There's like a nice chunk of fat. That's so tender. It's a little bit salty. It's very porky. Yeah, that's really fatty. That's good moo gab. Also try their Chinese sausage, the gunxian. If you've never had Chinese sausage before, it's sort of like a dense log of meat. It's a little bit sweet. It's actually very sweet. I don't know how to describe it. It's like fatty, a little bit porky. It's very dense, very meaty. It's not like your regular typical sausage. That's nice to try the hard-boiled egg. There's obviously a marinated egg here. The outer side is all red and orange. Probably marinated in the same sort of barbecue sauce as the roast pork. Okay, that's a good boiled egg. With a lot of Khao Moo Daeng places, you get like an extra sauce to eat with. It's usually like a chili vinegar. Here they give you like a nice bowl of chilies with vinegar and this special black sauce, which is sort of like a sweet dark soy sauce. So I'm gonna put both of those onto my plate of Khao Moo Daeng here. Let's give it a try. I want to get a bite with everything together. The crispy pork belly, the moo daeng, the Chinese sausage, rice, gravy. That was like a nice bite. That's good. You really need some of that chili vinegar. It really helps balance all the flavors because without it, it's just sort of bland. Chili vinegar really adds like an extra tartness, extra sourness that you really need. I kind of just want to taste the chilies by themselves. These are pretty big slices of chilies here. They're nice. Crispy, they're crunchy. And soaking in that sour vinegar. That's lovely. Despite being very popular, maybe 1,000 Google reviews, like 5-star, 4-star reviews on Google Maps. All I see around here is just local people, no tourists at all, which is really surprising. You would think like such a popular place like this there'll be a lot of tourists, but no, it's locals. Man, I love the crispy pork belly. It's so good here. As I'm eating, it does get really heavy. The taste is pretty monotonous, but that's why you need the chili bigger. It really helps. But the overall flavor is really good. It's like a classic Thai comfort food. A comfort food that many Thai people enjoy. Okay, that place seemed really busy. I don't want to stay there for too long or record for too much. Feels like I'm disturbing the chefs and the other people there. Khao Moo Daeng si Morocco. Very nice Khao Moo Daeng place. Very delicious actually. So you should check it out if you love to try some Thai comfort food.
This final spot I'm bringing you to is a legend amongst Thai street food. I'm going to show you a very special type of noodle soup that can only be found in Thailand. But for that, we need to travel to the heart of Bangkok street food culture. Chinatown.
Chill. Oh, Kway Chap ทุกอย่างจะเสร็จแบบ
ค่ะปีนี้ปีขี้คุยกระเจียนแล้วค่ะคุยประสิทธิ์น้ำเปล่าสปรายมะพร้าวจ้ะ
Okay, cool. We're here at a very famous spot in Chinatown. It's called Nai Egg Roll Noodles. They serve a specialty dish, which is the Kway Chap noodles, which are like wide rice noodles that have been rolled up into like rolls basically. It's all soaking in a nice pepper pork broth with a lot of different assortments of proteins, different cuts of pork. So there's crispy pork belly, there's minced pork, sliced pork, intestines, pork tongue, I believe. Yeah, this looks absolutely delicious. We'll try the soup broth first. That is very nice. That's very soothing. Very peppery. A rich porky flavor as well. That is nice. Yeah. I like this pork broth, man. It's really good. Also, obligatory drink in Bangkok here. Bangkok is very hot. So order the chrysanthemum tea, which is a kekwa yen. Yeah, that's nice. Refreshing. Okay, let's get into the Kway Chap itself.
It all starts with a base of those special rolled noodles, which I didn't capture because they work extremely fast. Then an assortment of pork meats are added. Crispy pork belly, heart, liver, minced pork, pork slices, you name it. Then a few seasonings: green onion, parsley, fried garlic. Finally, the most important aspect of the noodle soup, the soup. A bubbling pot of peppery liquid gold is ladled onto the Kway Chap noodles, resulting in the most comforting bowl of noodles you've ever laid eyes upon.
These are the rolled noodles. These are their specialty here. They also really specialize in crispy pork belly. So we'll try that soup. That's very soft. Not chewy at all, as you would think from rice noodles. It's very soft and it soaks up the peppery broth really well. That's nice. Not sure the camera picks up on it, but you can see like a bunch of spices in there. Fried garlic, bits of pepper, green onions, parsley, maybe bits of pork in there as well. Although I'm gonna add a bit more pepper into it because I love my broth peppery. Man, that's good. Excuse me, man. It's like in the afternoon and I'm sweating bullets here. It is so hot here in Bangkok. And it probably doesn't help them eating like a hot soupy dish. Let's try the crispy pork belly. Nice pork belly here. That's good. Wow, that's really good actually. It's meaty, it's crispy, it's a little bit fatty. Less fatty than the other pork bellies I've had, but damn, that is really good. There's so many different protein options in here. Let's see what else we have. Try the pork ball here. A lot of places in Thailand, in Bangkok, these minced pork balls are actually really fire. That's great as well, man. Undeniably minced pork. It's very juicy. Well seasoned with pepper. A little bit salty. Sliced pork here. That's tender as well. I don't know how they got it so tender. That's nice. And there's this mystery meat here. If I'm not mistaken, this might be heart. Let's try it. It's bouncy. It's sort of mushy in the center. It's sort of like heart. There's no weird flavor. That's great. All the ingredients in here, the noodles, the pork, the crispy pork belly. I still think the highlight of this whole bowl is just the broth, man. The broth is spectacular. That was great. Everything in this bowl is just great. And despite this being a very popular place, it's my first time here. I'll definitely come back here again.
If you enjoyed this video or it has inspired your next food and travel adventure, then I really appreciate if you give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to share it with someone planning an upcoming holiday. And if you want more detailed travel guides and food recommendations, visit my food and travel blog at feastographyblog.com. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in next week's food and travel adventure. Bye bye!